Hey there, lovelies. So today I'm going to paint a seascape, and it's a gift for a friend. But it's going to be quite simple, nice light sky, no dark skies today. I've just put on some texture paste, some filler, where I'm going to put the rocks. I just use ready mixed exterior filler or interior, whatever. I've just done that, and I've marked out where I want my cliffs. I want a thin slither of sea. I've started doing that. I really like that. Just little thin slither of sea with some surf in it. And all that is going to be beach. So let's get started. I'm using cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, cream, pale yellow, black, and I'm going to be using crimson, and I'm also going to be using burnt sienna, raw sienna, burnt umber, raw umber. If there's anything else, I'll let you know. But anyway, so let's get started. I want to make a nice light blue. Right, it's going to be, I'm working on card today in acrylics, of course. So let's put in this sky. I'll just go straight over it, keeping it quite thick. Yeah, let's see what it looks like on the camera. Well, there's hardly any difference, but there is really. Let's have a look. One of my visitors wants private lessons, art lessons. So, what have I done? Yeah, I've just mixed the burnt sienna, cream, and a touch of burnt umber, just to take it down a tone or two. Okay, so I'll have to speed up the video now. I'm just putting in some sand in the beach area. I like to use raw sienna or burnt sienna and cream for this. It makes a nice colour, and I also put some browns and in places, you know. You can always go over it again with a lighter shade. And here I'm putting in where I want the sea to be. And again, I'll change the colour of that later. I'm putting in some cliff areas as well. And at this stage, it's just a sketch really in paint. It's just the bones of the painting. It's just the outline. Okay, so I'm starting to put in a little bit more detail, just adding some darks and lights here and there. Put a little bit of light into the sea area, and started to put in some cloud. And I'm just using a very pale yellow to go in there. I might darken that again later as well. And I just start by adding thin layers of paint in the sky. I've also added some darks into where I want the rocks in the foreground. I've just used burnt umber for that, with a bit of black here and there. So now I start to add some colours into the sky, some darks, and maybe go over that yellow a little bit more, and start putting some cloud in there with thin layers of paint. And here I start to put in some lights and darks into the beach where the rocks are. I've also added a little bit of surf. I'll refine that later. So I'm going to show you the technique I use to do the sails on the yachts. I'm just going to do one because the painting is on the easel and I need it to be flat to have more control. So I'll come back and show you what I did with the how many yachts I put in. Now you see I put in the boats, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, odd number. A lot of boats for me. But anyway, there. Just go off the paper like that, off the card. And a friend that I'm doing this for, I've got 2 friends coming on Friday, and I thought I'd surprise them with a painting each. I'll do seascape and a landscape, possibly. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. There. There. Anyway, the friend that's getting this seascape, is a diver. She's been diving she's my age. We went to school together. We grew up together. We've known each other since we were 2. We lived next door to each other, and we've always been together. And we've ended up in Cornwall together. Okay, here we are. Not deliberately. So this is the finished piece, framed. I decided not to put a mount in there. The frame comes with a mount because it just, I don't know, it did something to the painting. It looks so much better like that. There's glass in the painting, so you get some reflection, but if I stand back, it's not bad. Anyway, so there we are. So I hope she likes it. I've signed it. Bottom. And that's some of the detail. I hope she likes it. So here are the 2 paintings that I've done. The one on the right is the one that I did off camera for my friend, and the one on the left is the one that I did on the video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, it'd be lovely if you would subscribe to my channel. The channel can also be supported by pressing the thanks button. And with that, I'll say bye for now, and as always, love from Cornwall.